Yeah, 41-39 for the day. So Brisbane just winning the clearances. They're getting beat in contested possession, 138-126. So the Eagles on top there.
Bounce a little astray. Cox got the tap down. Marston in the thick of it again. Prentice, you can just see the sheer wealth of numbers sardined in there in the middle of the ground.
Would have been harsh there to give him holding the ball, but he was on top of it there, Prentice.
You'd like to see a Hanley or who else is around the contest, a Rockcliffe, get up third man
up, good call.
And create some space out wide.
They have to be proactive now, the Lions, and they know that. They have been in this quarter. It was a fluky ball. Adcock didn't get the connection he would have liked. So it's Marston again who takes it wide out to half forward. And the Eagles will be happy with the ball being in defensive positions, you suspect. They probably need one more goal, you would think, in this game. Even then, could still be open, but Brisbane, they've got their opportunity here as it breaks through the middle of the ground. Zorko heaves it into the 50. Merritt and Glass. He held his ground. Green! Green! Green!
What a quarter of footy by the super sub. Wow. He's kicked 3 and set one up. He's been involved in 4.
Oh.
Well done, Merritt. Held his ground. Glass was up.
Glass went early.
Oh, he can't do a thing wrong. He went to the back instead of the front, and it fell straight in his lap. And he kicked it, though. Well done. It's only 4 points in it again.
Look at Rossi. 4 disposals, 3 goals. Green puts Brisbane within 4 points. Natanui out of the middle. Kerr. It's another ball up required.
A lot of people were very sceptical of the sub and when it was introduced, but gee, it's added some excitement to the game, hasn't it?
Now Lynch has gone back for West Coast as a loose man.
Brisbane seem to have their extra at the contest at the moment. Comes into play here with the spoil.
Come on,
oh, Brennan, high ball, here he is again. Oh, he doesn't get the bounce of it that time. Falls in the direction of Hams, and Prentice hurried kick Shepherd. Back to the wing, Adcock, they can go again here, the Lions. Lots of pointing going on by his teammates. He waits, and now delivers into the pocket. Not sure about that, it's Selwood just getting something onto it, and it's over and out. We're down to 4 minutes 48.
So yeah, the crowd are right involved here. Look, they think it's 29 minutes gone in the quarter, so they think it's any tick of the clock, but there is still plenty of time.
I guess the runners will get out to at least some of the players, so they might have an idea that there's longer to go in this journey yet. Polkinghorne, Rains. Hudson, quick kick, where is he? Oh, he was there too. Yesterday it was Buddy, today it's Greenie.
7 goals I've kicked in this quarter, Brisbane, from 11 inside 50s.
They wouldn't have kicked 7 goals in a quarter all year.
Wouldn't have thought.
Merritt brings it down. Hams, high contact. He's done it a few times.
Yes.
He realised he did it and nearly ripped his head off. Thought I might as well make the most of it.
What a last quarter. As you said, 7 goals to 5 for the term. Hams heaves it out to the wing. Almost the mark. Adcock. They release again. Golby into the 50. He's waiting down. It almost went his way. Green, a little bit of indecision. Oh, he had prey in his sight there, didn't he? And he just almost took it.
It was an excellent kick by Lynch. Back is the loose. And a good release to Waters.
So the West Coast also seem to be under the impression that it's 30 minutes, it's nearly siren time. They might get themselves into a bind here. Little pass goes back first.
There's a long way to defend here. 3.5 minutes is a long time to kick it around.
6 goals have been their biggest quarter of the year, Brisbane, until now. What a telling mark from Rosa.
Yeah, Drummond probably should have left his man and come up there. Rich wouldn't have been happy with that.
The ball is placed up to the 50, but that's easy fodder for Maguire.
Switches on.
Look at Zorko.
Oh, Jono's man.
The magician's on the wing. Let's see what he's got in his kick bag. He waits. He kicks into the 50. Going for Brown. That's logical. The great man gets the handball off as they get towards the 50, but they're not in there yet. Oh, the stresses and strains and the anxiety of the fact that the siren in their minds could ring any minute. We know differently. We know there is just under 3 minutes remaining, but the crowd will see 31 minutes remaining. 31 minutes gone, and they will think that the siren could go any tick of the clock.
Great game, great quarter.
Tension unbelievable here. Natanui the tap. They're into the 50 now. Prentice the tackle. Your call, umpire. Brisbane pleading for in the back.
They were. 15,500 supporters.
Pressure will be on everyone here. Jono won it with the stoppage here.
It will be.
Could be a free kick. Would not be surprised if a free kick comes here.
Hudson and Natanui. Zorko. It's not going anywhere just yet.
2 minutes 40 to go. A lot of pressure on whoever has the ball.
Good work by McGrath there. Push up to Hearn.
Oh, the umpire
No easy exit.
wipes the ball.
There's no one back for West Coast either. If they win the kick, it'll go straight to Brisbane.
Natanui gets it down. So it's all hands on deck. Schofield.
This is it.
Maguire, he can wind up and go for broke. Long to full forward. Brown, Mackenzie Brown, almost green, had a moment. And it's a behind.
They've got to work back now. Can't afford to walk out of the goal square. Get back, find the man, set up the zone.
Well, that nearly went to script, didn't it, for the home side?
They'll be looking to keep possession here, the West Coast Eagles.
Still 2 minutes 20.
Hearn was going to be attacking, go down the middle, but he settles on Natanui on the outer side, who flew. Good pressure applied from Redden. And Rosa goes for the boundary line. 2 minutes 10. 33 minutes gone on the
they're holding
scoreboard.
strong, the West Coast Eagles here. They've done very well the last 3 minutes.
It's been a weekend of massive upsets. Could this still be another one? Cox is in front, brings it down. Lester, tired legs. Marston's been terrific for the Eagles. Thumps it as far as he humanly can. Up towards the 50, McKeever. Darling's got the run of it. He gets it towards goal. One more and he'll finish them off. And it's touched! In the 11th hour, it is touched on the line.
Here they go, Drummond.
Great desperation from the Irishman, and they're out down the middle. Rich takes the mark, crowd on their feet. He kicks the centre half forward. There's still one more chat to be played perhaps in this game. Polkinghorne chances his arm, gets it to Adcock. The handball's got through. Long kick towards full forward. It's going to go. It's Polkinghorne. They're in front. Pandemonium at the Gabba.
With a talk from the middle.
At the 34-minute mark of the last quarter, Brisbane have hit the front.
Darling versus McKeever. That was a huge ball. Thought Darling had it won. The foot race down the other end. Then it was the release by Drummond. Quick play on.
He kicked it.
And then the barrel. Barrel from 60. Brave kick.
Long live the top. Look at that. It's his third of the day. Brisbane lead by 2.
It's not over yet.
No, it's far from over. A minute 25 remaining. Adrenaline still pumping here. You can see it in the Brisbane faces. They've steeled themselves for this. Off to Golby to half forward. Big intersection, half forward. McGrath, he's gone down.
Oh, if he had it.
Greeny.
Green was clear.
Okay.
Anyway, he's doing the right thing here, McGrath. He's just milking it.
Umpire has called time on. If he didn't cop the whack, they were out. They had got goal side.
Have a look at this for a catch, and Bo Waters.
Oh, yeah.
What an unbelievable mark. So critical.
Is he asleep there or knocked out?
Looked like it.
Milking it. But he's been gutsy today.
He's been a warrior, hasn't he?
He's allowed them to
going off for the
use
blood rule.
Green late in the game. If he went off early, Green would have come on early. Might have kicked 6 or 8 though, Greeny, but he's used him. Well done, McGrath.
So Adcock here, does he get it in as long as he can, trying to create a contest that in some ways don't want it to go through for a point.
No, they don't.
But
the focus will be on Jonathan Brown. Maybe he needs to put it to a pocket. You see Hanley sitting one-on-one with Selwood in a pocket.
He's got merit, but the West Coast Eagles are now organising themselves to man up one-on-one because They can't let them chip the ball
Hanley
around.
doesn't need to lead there. He just needs to sit in the pocket
Good
for
kick.
the contest.
That's where it sits. Natanui. West Coast have to get it out of there.
Good
and
result.
they can't yet. They're under a minute. The crowd looking at the clock, they can't believe it.
Yes.
36 minutes gone in
Massive
this
last
final
quarter.
term.
They've kicked 8 goals in this quarter, Brisbane.
We're into the
5.
last minute. One more would finish them off. It's gone through towards Green. Green almost. Was it high? No, it might be holding the ball. No, it's a ball up. Oh,
What? Oh, God.
36 minutes, 24.
This is unbelievable.
He's gone too.
He got smacked. And
We'll
then you
see
didn't know
here.
whether it was holding the ball or not. Oh, he did get him in the
Right
face.
on the face.
This quarter's going to end up going 40 minutes here.
It is.
Oh, he's a bit sore. The young fella, he's been in everything.
Brownie's onto him there.
He wants to stay out there. Sometimes
Stiff there, wasn't he?
it's not easy being Green,
No.
but it has been for him today, hasn't it? On the ground and
Super sub.
kicking those goals. He's ready for it again. And West Coast need to get it out of there. They can't. We're down to 33 seconds now.
Well, West Coast are the best at going from coast to coast. They've got 30 seconds to do it.
Spot on route.
So if anyone can, it's them, but they're going to need to get the clearance here. We have to punch it, I think.
Well, who would have thought that Brisbane could beat West Coast, this mighty Eagles team? They believe there's still a chance, and they're off to the races now. Rosa had nowhere to go, just had to hit and hope. Darling and McKeever, again it's the Irishman involved. Golby, back for him, he's got to handle it responsibly, he does. Golby, the Brisbane fans say blow the bloody siren. He kicks it to the wing, and the mark is taken by Adcock. And they're going to get their wish. The siren's going to ring out around the Gabba. This is why we love this game. What a win to the Brisbane Lions. They've got home. What a sensational victory. 8 goals in the last quarter. Astonishing.
All right, let's soak this up. Let's let the Brisbane Lions and their fans soak this one up.
That quarter went 37 minutes and 54 seconds.
It felt like every one of them too, didn't it? It was a great quarter. What an effort by Brisbane. They looked gone halfway through the third quarter, and they just kept coming back. So many inspirational efforts. Vossi will be absolutely stoked with that. That can give them the confidence they need, the young side. West Coast didn't look on top of the ground at all day. They looked heavy, they looked lethargic. They looked like they were paddling, but they got to a lead that looked like they were going to run away with, but Brisbane just come back again, and Daniel Rich was good. Drummond was good. Hudson was good. Green was great in the last quarter. Super effort, Brisbane. Well done.
Well, 16-6 to 15-10. The Eagles are stunned. Well, most of the top teams have come tumbling down this weekend, with Essendon losing. All right, well, let's go down. And the man that kicked the match-winning goal is with Liam Pickering.
Oh, James, what a win, and what a long last quarter for you.
Yeah, it just went forever. There was a lot of time on, so I think the clock went to 38 or something, so just hoping for the sign to come quick enough.
Well, you get the ball in the middle, you run to about 60, and you unload with a barrel. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I saw Big John in the screen. I thought, nah, I've got to have a crack. He would have sprayed me and didn't come off, but luckily it hit the sweet spot and it ended up getting there.
It was an unbelievable game and a massive last quarter, but the pressure was on from the whole group for the whole day.
Yeah, that was a big focus for us to come out and bring a real good level of pressure, and it was good that the boys were able to do that. They come out in the third and put the heat on us a bit, but we held strong and ended up putting it back on them and coming out with the win, which is great.
What about the super sub? Little Greenie come on that last quarter, kicked 3, gave another one away, and then got a big whack on the head.
Yeah, he's up and about, the little ranger. He's everywhere, so it's great.
Well played, mate. Enjoy a great win.
Thank you. Tough.
And great joy for Michael Voss too, and he deserves a bit. It's been a tough old time for him, and this is a huge scalp. We talked about how they'd really only beaten the teams at the bottom end of the ladder, but this is a mighty victory for them. The Lions
21 points down in this last quarter.
In the middle of the ground. I don't think they're in any hurry to get off the ground at all, are they? They love their kick to kick up here at the Gabba. The crowd will be wanting to get out there and get amongst it.
They will. They're all on the fence, ready to jump, but the players aren't in any hurry to get off the ground. They'll be roped in soon.
All right, we're off to a break. We'll be back here at the Gabba, the scene of a mighty triumph for the Brisbane Lions. And for Michael Voss, that is a great feeling. Sure beats losing. 16-6-102, they've defeated the West Coast Eagles to 15-10-100. Satisfaction.
Tonight.
He was one of the most outspoken presidents of the last decade, Jeff Kennett.
The system at the moment, it's rigged.
Plus, a rare interview with the chairman of the AFL Commission.
EMT tonight, 8:30 on Fox Footy.
Honey, the game's about to start, so I'll just...
Immerse yourself in the action this season with a home theatre system from Harvey Norman. With a huge range from all the big brands, you'll be closer to the action than ever before.
Dad?
Harvey Norman, leader in the big game experience.
Hogsbreath Cafe has more. There's no better steak to be served on the planet than our famous 18-hour slow-cooked prime rib. Our hospitality, it's more your taste. And a social network, more your style.
Our cars become more than just cars. We build rooms for them, give them names, and even visit restaurants and cafes in them. With more cars than anywhere else, we've got just the one for you. Car sales.
The crunch of white-hot sand on thong. The crunch of an off-spinner dispatched to mid-on. Ooh, we love a bit of crunch, like Smith's new Extra Crunchy. Smith's, you know you love them.
The helmet, one of man's greatest inventions. But can it help you bet on your mobile, hey? Cryogenics, top invention, genius. But is it a good choice for mobile betting? Wow, air travel. Sure beats walking, but it won't let you bet on your mobile. This does. Mobile betting from sportsbet.com.au. The greatest invention since betting.
Howard Macca's make the Aussiest burger ever. Juicy Aussie beef, sweet sun-kissed pineapple, beetroot and cheeky barbecue sauce. Bonza.
The new Sydney Stack. Race into Macca's now before they run out.
There are bad starts and false starts. Olympians know the importance of a great start. Gillette Fusion Pro Glide, engineered with our thinnest blades ever, turns shaving into gliding for a great start every day. Gillette Fusion Pro Glide, P&G.
One show will take you inside the game like no other. Get the word from the guys on the inside.
And you can't avoid the fact that Collingwood well down the bottom.
I think they've gone past Hawthorn as a premiership club.
Oh, yes!
AFL Insider, Tuesday, 8:30 on Fox Footy. This program brought to you by mobile betting from sportsbet.com.au. Find them in the App Store. ME Bank. Bank fairer with ME Bank. Tui's New, supporting mateship. Macca's, where it all comes together. CGU Insurance, proudly supporting the unsung hero in business and sport. Harvey Norman, shop in store or online at harveynorman.com.au. And Hogsbreath Cafe, we do great steak. Open lunch and dinner, call 1-800-HOGSTER.
Well, the festivities are continuing behind us here at the Gabba, the celebration of a wonderful two-point win. Brad Johnson by the Brisbane Lions. They look no chance midway through that last quarter.
Well, 21 points down, but it was a miniature Michael Voss Green who stole the show in the last quarter with 3 goals.
Well, they'll be most satisfied with this victory by the Brisbane Lions here today at the Gabba. What a win. And the players making their way slowly off the ground, savouring every minute of it today. Michael Voss there just to escort them off, Game 50 for Tom Rockcliffe. He's a young veteran, isn't he?
He is, and 100th game as captain for Jonathan Brown as well. And look, they were competitive from minute one today, the Brisbane Lions. Clearance work, their stoppage work was very good, tackled very well. That's what kept them in the game early. And then in the end, just to fight back from 21 points down, as we said, to take a victory here today. That's why they've been out in the ground so long, because that one's celebrate with the fans, because they do work hard with their support.
Yeah, no question. I mean, those sort of victories are ones that get remembered for years to come, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are, and I look forward to seeing the Brisbane Lions sing the song here. I'm sure they'll have plenty of energy, and I'm sure a lot of the other players, the reserve grade players as well, will join in the song.
Hasn't it been a weekend for the underdogs?
It has. Carlton going down, Port Adelaide with a big victory there, Melbourne having their first victory of the season, and the Brisbane Lions recording their fourth. And this is a big win for them, only beating GWS Melbourne and the Gold Coast so far this season.
So they're just about ready to roll. They sound like lions, don't they?
Oh, how good is that?
Full of pride. And they put so much effort into this victory, and it really is a sort of win that can really keep you going through a season, can't you? It was a fantastic victory.
Oh, it was a great victory. They really did dig deep in that last quarter. That went for 37.5 minutes, just kept going on and on, but they were able to capitalise, and what a goal. A torpedo from Polkinghorne to get the Lions in front with a minute to go was just outstanding.
Just a word on the Eagles then. Does this mean anything, what you saw today, in terms of judging them for the season?
Well, they did look a little bit flat early. I think coming off the derby last week and then the big travel over here to the Gabba, it does take a little bit out of them. They did get going in that third quarter, led by Pritis, 3 goals in the third quarter, and they seemed to get far enough in front, but then they stopped to a walk. Brisbane got their game back on track, and away they went with a good victory.
All right, well, some sort of game here this afternoon, and lots of entertainment. Jono, thanks for your time. And we've seen lots of the big upsets this weekend, as Jason Dunstall and Alistair Lynch no doubt will keep in mind as they get ready for the Gold Coast and Collingwood at the MCG.
Thanks, Hutto. What a result for the Brisbane Lions. That is the third major